I got asked a lot in the comments of my last video about the Homeward Bound fan theory, and so here it is. I know that this movie is 30 years old, but if you haven't seen it, this is the ending. This is spoilers to the max. And if for some reason you haven't watched this fantastic movie, I'm going to summarize it for you real quick. This family has 2 dogs and a cat, Shadow, Chance, and Sassy. The 2 dogs and the cat get split up from the family at some point and lost. The entire movie is about the dogs and the cat trying to find their way home. Near the end of the journey, they fall into a hole, and we're led to believe that possibly these pets won't make it back home. Notably, in this group of pets, there is an old golden retriever named Shadow. Shadow is very old, and when he falls into the hole, injures his leg. There is absolutely no way that the old dog makes it out of this hole. But luckily, we see Chance here, their boxer. He makes it home. The family, absolutely loving on them. Completely heart-wrenching, tear-jerker of a scene. But wait, will the cat make it back home? And because this is the 90s, the 2 boys have dogs and the girl has a cat. Now let's see. Oh look, the cat's coming over the hill too. What a beautiful, heartwarming scene. Every time I watch this scene, I bawl like a baby, so I'm doing my best to hold it together so that I can get to the fan theory part of this video. Yay, the cat's made it home. We're all so happy. Everybody's happy, but what about Peter's dog, Shadow? Well, he's old, and we're possibly coming to terms with the fact that this old-ass dog is not going to make it home. And here's kind of where the fan theory begins. The theory goes is that this entire scene never happened. That it's not real because Shadow is very old. Not only is he very old and went on this journey for miles to get back home, he hurt his leg and was stuck in a hole. So obviously part of the movie is that we're led to believe that Shadow does not make it back home.
It's too far.
We're like coming to terms with that. He's old. He wasn't going to make it. That's okay. But of course, in classic 90s movies fashion, he can't possibly be dead, and here he comes bounding over the hill. So the theory states that Shadow didn't actually make it out of the hole. What we're witnessing here is Shadow's heaven, because there's nothing more that Shadow would have wanted in his life than to lead his brother and sister home and reunite with their family. I'd love to know what you think about this theory. Let's watch the rest of this and try not to cry. I'd love to know what you think. For me, it makes this scene a million times more emotional. But let's watch the rest of it and try not to cry.
Peter! Oh, I'm so happy. I thought about you all the time.
Missed you.
I missed you, Peter.